paint a Kappa here. Today we're doing Kappa. It's gonna be a lot of fun today doing the Kappa portrait. Gonna have a lot of fun painting this paint here. Get our paints together. First step, get your paints together.
We're going live. We're doing it live. Let's get hyped. Let's get hyped here today. Just putting my paints on my plate, getting ready here. Some reds, some blues, some yellows. That's all we need. Alright, we're working on this Kappa portrait today. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. First of all, I wanted to get some more purples in here. Gonna make some of the areas a little not so harsh. Hope you guys are doing well out there in Twitch land. Welcome to the Mossiverse. Should be good. Reload this, see how it works out. Stop it. There we go. Welcome to the Mossiverse, a place of positive creativity. Today we're working on a Kappa portrait. Trying to get some of the details down, trying to get the likeness here. Hope you guys are doing well out there. I'm gonna work on pulling out some of these highlights. This music is really distracting. There we go. Proper artist, how is it going? How you doing today? Really enjoyed checking out the Joker painting you're working on. It's coming out really cool so far. Ricochet Hex, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome back to the Mossiverse. I'm glad the portal opened up to you to the Mossiverse. It's always open. Finishing up this Kappa today. Bunch of things I wanted to do, like this lip is giant. There we go, fix that. I started this Kappa portrait yesterday. Did maybe about 2 hours on it. Maybe 3 hours. Gonna work a little more here today. Trying to get that likeness down. Oh, that's awesome, Ricochet Hex. I am doing great. It is an amazing day to be alive. Wonderful cycle on this rock called Earth. I was finally able to check out Retro Gaijin last night. I had so much fun. So much fun in his channel. He didn't even get to playing the game when I was on, but I was just having so much fun watching him do his thing in the brojo. Lavit6T7, welcome to the Mossiverse. Thank you for that lurk. please, please give Z Lady some love for me. Alright, we gotta turn this up. We gotta turn this up. This is ridiculous. This is good music. How is the mic delay today? I was working on some settings to work on the mic delay. Awesome, awesome. It is perfect. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Gonna finish up this personal project here today, and then I'm gonna go on to probably Ink 1. Ricochet Hex, that's the amazing thing about the creative channel, is all of us are completely addicted to it. I was hanging out with Proper Artist and Retro Gaijin's chat last night. I was hanging out with Lavitz and Z-Lady's chat this morning. There's so many cool people on the creative section. Can you guys hear the music, or does it just look like I'm dancing to nothingness? Dude, Proper Artist, thank you for streaming. You are an amazing streamer. I really am glad I got to highlight your awesome work. Do a portrait that you enjoyed. Oh, I mean, that's totally fine. I understand. You've been working your butt off for that retro painting and the Joker painting, so I totally understand. Oh man, the Kappa lips. These Kappa lips are hard. It's kind of like he's pursing his lips a little bit. We put an afro on top. Oh, awesome, Lavitz. That is amazing. Yeah, Proper. I was staring at it for like a good hour or so after the stream, you know, setting up my mic and everything. And I was just like, it needs a little touch. It needs a Proper Artist touch in here. And then I remembered that you loved smoking that vaporizer on stream, so I thought it'd be really fun to add it in there. Kappa? Kappa? Alright, we need to get more shadows under the mouth here and right there. Fade that up more. What is the song? Get rid of you. We've got a lot more shadows I need to put down here. Lots of purples. Put some reds up in the cheeks right here. Oh, that's all rounded. We'll make that purple. Pop out this highlight right there. That eye's in shadow. Wow, the eyebrows. Kappa's eyebrows. Tiny, tiny eyebrows. Oh, awesome. Well, say hello to your girlfriend for me. It was pretty fun. I think she stepped on into your stream at one point and was like, "Are we live? Are we live right now?" It was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome seeing her. Having some fun today, working on this Kappa portrait. Showing my love for the Twitch. Trying to get a lot of colors in here. I'm using a lot of reds and oranges right now. I'm going to go in there later with purples in the shadows. We had a lot of fun yesterday. So much fun in this channel yesterday. It's going to be kind of a chill day, I feel. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my schedule. I don't know if I want to keep streaming at noon Pacific. I might do it a little later. I'm thinking maybe 5 p.m. Pacific is when I'm gonna start doing my my broadcasts. We'll see. Might be a little too late. The problem with my creative energy is I have my creative energy in the morning. Alright, let's toss some purples on here. Also gonna open up my window. Airflow. Alright, let's do some purpley purples. Get that shadow under the cheek. I really like using a lot of color. I don't like using blacks in my shadows. So I often use purple and blue for my shadows. The purple and blue helps out because it's a complementary color. The blue is a complementary color to the orange. So it really gives it that contrast. Yeah, proper artists. It's so amazing that there's always a creative streamer on there, and Lady streams in the morning. You stream in the morning. What's up, Junior 8096? How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the Mossiverse. We're working on a Kappa portrait today. We started this yesterday. How are you doing, Junior? Got a lot of fun, crazy lines in here. I'm not worried about trying to get it so tight and realistic. I'm just trying to have fun with it. It's kind of my thing. Have fun. Don't stress. That shadow on the cheek. There's always at least one of us. You are so on at a time. You are so right, proper. And sometimes there's like 10 of the traditional creative artists on. It's just so hard for me to pick who to watch. So I gave in last night, oh no, this morning, and I bought my TwitchCon ticket. So in September, I'll be at TwitchCon. Oh, Junior, that's awesome. Man, I haven't played basketball since like high school. I miss basketball. Great way to start off your day with some friends, moving around, playing some games. need to get that shadow right there. Yeah, we'll get that shadow. Proper artist, you're so right. I love Death Sculpt's late night streams. He started doing a few streams in the morning too, which is really cool because I get to catch him before I go live. Very rare though, very rare. Let's see. We should do more Kappa smile in here. He's not smiling right now. It's the tiniest hint of a smile. White 86 EC. Hello. Welcome to the Mossiverse. Hope you're doing well. We're working on this Kappa portrait today. I'm gonna finish it in the next few hours here. Trying to get that smile, the smirk, the Kappa smirk. Thank you, Proper. That means a lot coming from a fellow streamer. By the way, you guys, if you don't follow Proper Artist, you deserve to know how awesome he is. Click on his name, give him a follow. He streams oil paintings. He's working on a Joker piece right now with Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, all the other Jokers, the cartoon Jokers in there. From the Batman cartoons. By the way, I really like the Heath Ledger portrait on there. I feel like that's the one that like draws my eye. It's so powerful. So excited to see that when it's finished. So we've got, let's see, we've got some shadows I want to put in the cheeks here, some subtle shadows. We'll do some subtle wash. Nope, too light. There we go. I also really like the Retroni, Fall of Retroni. I finally know who Retroni is. Early stream, Kurz. We're starting at noon here. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well, Kurz. Welcome in to the Mossiverse. Working on this Kappa portrait I started yesterday. Trying to get these shadows kind of in here. Really subtle shadows, so it's kind of difficult. I'm using a lot of the medium. I'm using a wash or a glaze technique to kind of get some of these shadows in here. Retro Gaijin is most definitely a badass. Most definitely. I was so entertained when Retroni showed up. So entertained. I did actually really enjoy that DC documentary, narrated by, oh man, what's his face? Well, really, it had a really awesome narrator, and I really liked the story. In the 1980s, comic books came to the little comic book shops and created a club, a cult. Oh, you made it your Twitter and I did see the Twitter one. That's so awesome you enjoy it that much. I'll have to get a better picture for you, Proper. I just kind of snapped that real fast on my phone. I'll get you a better picture. So I'm working with the complementary colors right now. I've got the orange and yellow highlights, and I'm using blue and purple shadows. When you use complementary colors for your highlights and shadows, you get a really nice vibrancy as opposed to just taking a color and then putting shades of gray on top. Oh wait, I'm going to test something here. I'm going to test. I'm not actually sure if this is working. Test that. Oh, you were listening to multiple documentaries this morning. I woke up really late, so I must have missed the early one. Alright, so kind of getting some harsh shadow there. Oh, right, there's that test donation for the test follow.
There are no limits here. You start out by believing here.
There we go. That was a test of the emergency broadcasting system. Alright, thank you for the lurkers. We'll be here. We'll be painting. If you guys have any projects you're working on, Feedback Friday is coming up. Feel free to tweet me or private message me anything you're working on. We'll talk about it on stream, especially if you're a broadcaster. I'm looking at you, Proper Artist. We'll highlight your work, share it with everyone, and push them to your stream, as well as giving you some constructive criticism, blatant praise, and inspiration. His lips are still really big. Little big lips here. That's alright. He's got an afro. You gotta give him bigger lips. Alright, let's see if I can get those eyebrows correct. One thing with the likeness, it's really hard to get that likeness on the first strokes. So what I like to do is I like to kind of develop, compare, just keep going back and forth till you get that perfect shape that you want. I'm gonna get the eyes more in shadow. I'll use a glaze over all that color. If you guys don't know what a glaze is, it basically just means you thin out the paint and go on top over some existing paints. Pop in Valstreams, he'll make me a mod? A mod? Was he just saying something about that, or? Doesn't ever piss what you say? I'll definitely pop in there later. Miss. Oh, Miss. Got you. I will wield my banhammer of the Valcor proudly. Man, I had this problem the other day. Where I had to mod myself in order to ban someone. It was really weird. Really weird. I had to mod myself in my own channel. I did not understand what was going on. It's 12:30. This is your half-hour reminder. Got those deep, dark eyes of the Kappa. That typo, though. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. I'll have to stop in there later if he's still streaming. Man, I love the creative community. We gotta stick together, us creative folk, us creative streamers. It's amazing the solidarity we show. Oh man, I have had to ban a bunch of people, Proper Artist. Not only in just my stream, but I'm a mod in Kerr's stream. Well, one thing I do have on my channel, I have some rules against lewdness, so I don't like when people are lewd. So if that ever comes up, I usually just ban people. I don't want lewd people in my stream. I seem so passive. Passive-aggressive. Alright, we kind of shaded the eyes a little more. We have that gray right there. His eyes are too open. Is that what that problem is? I think that's the problem. Yeah, there we go. We got that Kappa look. Man, I feel like I'm gonna miss a follower notification. My monitor's way behind me. So I was thinking about the portraits I want to do next. I think the next one I want to do is Ink 1 and then Val Dudes. So many portraits I want to do. Where's my yellow ochre? Man, yellow ochre is definitely one of my favorite colors. I love yellow ochre. It's funny, I don't like yellow ochre by itself, but when you mix it with other colors, you just get all these really nice values. But yellow ochre on it by itself kind of looks a little like diarrhea. Proper, were you here? You weren't here yesterday, were you? Do you know who Miss Cookies is? Oh, we got a drip. We we got a drip. Let's see. I want to make those eyes pop out more. Make that area under the eyes pop out a little more. Trying to get the light in the picture, but I'm also trying to add a bunch of different other light sources, some colored light sources. So it's actually really nice. This is in black and white. Yeah, so Miss Cookies, she's a Lithuanian broadcaster. She paints, she's amazing. She rated me yesterday. It was completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. We went from having, I think it was about 10 people in the stream to having over 150 people. It was nuts. Totally nuts. I could not keep up with all the awesomeness in the chat. She also has some really good ideas about bringing the creative streamers together. I'm going to try to... I really want to work with other creative streamers to create, like, monthly things. Like, this month we're doing this thing here. See, she seems like she has some really good ideas for that. I really want to talk to her sometime. Like, monthly challenges or something like that. It's gonna be kind of a chill stream today. I'm not gonna get too hyped up. I don't like that. I don't like it. Alright, let's get blues, purples. Inktober and Drawsember on Tumblr. Oh, I don't know about that. Junior, do you think you could send me a direct message with those? I would love to check those out. Oh, proper artists. So one of the ideas I want to do, I really want to bring all the creative streamers together and get rid of that stupid question mark on the creative section. I hate that question mark. What is creative? I don't know. So I want to make a contest, not sponsored by Twitch, but maybe we'll end up sending Twitch all the ideas. Like maybe it's going to be a cup with a bunch of brushes coming out of it, or a blank canvas, or maybe even a Bob Ross fro on top of a Kappa. Just something to get rid of that stupid question mark. And I'd love to use the Twitch community to bring ideas together, vote on what we want as the creative logo. Because right now that question mark, you browse through the video game section, you see that question mark, you're gonna pass over it. You're not gonna click on it. You don't know what it is. So one thing I want to do, maybe next month we'll do it. We'll do like a contest. Everyone will submit, you know, a photograph, a painting, something that represents the creative section. And then maybe we'll somehow fuse them all together into one icon, or pick like one that really represents the creative section. And then send that to Twitch. Maybe they'll want to use that for instead of that stupid question mark. I would love to do that. But also bring attention to the creative channel, I feel. I also have ideas for attempting a Guinness Book of World Records attempt with Twitch. Really want to do that at some point. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more details. Let me know if there's any audio issues or any video problems. I've been trying to really make sure that my video and audio are working well. If there's any crackling or anything like that, just let me know. I'll fix it. Hopefully I'll fix it. Whew, it must be getting to be summer. It's getting hot here. Post a new drawing in October. Okay. Updates to the... Oh, that's so awesome, Junior. I will definitely check that out after stream. There's so many things I want to do on this stream. I want to try to make them unique, so I'll try not to steal ideas, but there's always plagiarism involved in art. Gotta take inspiration from somewhere. Alright, let's see. We could work on the fro. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the fro. We're gonna get that fro in there. Oh, for the ideas. So I mentioned a Guinness Book of World Records attempt that I want to do. Using all of the Twitch users to work on one piece. More details coming soon, probably next month. And then I also want to get rid of that stupid question mark on the creative section. I want to make sure that that people know what the creative section is. So I was thinking about holding a contest to bring people together to figure out a logo. You know, maybe it's a bunch of brushes in a water cup, or it's an Undead Army Gamer just hanging out. Hello, Undead Army Gamer. How are you doing today? We're talking about the future, the past, the present, and all things in the Mossiverse. Hope you're doing well, Undead Army. We're finishing up this Kappa portrait today. I'm gonna do the fro here. Gonna use a lot of this blue paint. Yeah, I know, Proper Artist. Isn't that annoying? Every single time I'm in the creative section, all I can think of is ideas to make that go away, the question mark. I think it would be really fun to have a contest. And maybe what ends up happening is that we end up having a bunch of different creative icons you can pick from. Maybe you pick the anime icon if you're going to work on anime. Maybe you pick the paintbrush icon if you're doing painting. Maybe you pick the Bob Ross fro if you're going to teach. I feel like you could do so much with the creative logo without having to split the creative section up, because I don't think you want to make 20 different creative sections. You want to have just one creative section, but with a bunch of different logos. Oh my god, Proper Artist! So this morning I bought my TwitchCon tickets, so I am super psyched that you're going to TwitchCon. Are you going to the after party? I definitely bought tickets to the after party. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Alright, got some hair in here. Aurora Bus! How you doing, Aurora Bus? Got that shiny afro in there. We're working on our afro. Very appropriate. How you doing, dude? Or dudette? We're gonna finish this up today. Get out of here, Kappa. Get out of here, Kappa. I was kind of sad how expensive they were, but, I mean, it's gonna be worth it. And it's in September, so there's a bunch of time to get hyped. To get hyped up for it. Alright, can you actually see the fro? You can totally see the fro now. Alright. Inked One was giving me crap last night, I think. He was like, yeah, and there's a bunch of creative streamers out there that can't draw fros. They draw them perfect, so I gotta work on my fro. I gotta work on the fro here. Aurora Bus, that's awesome. I'm doing amazing. It is an amazing day to be alive. On this rock we call Earth. So tomorrow I'm going to put on the Bob Ross fro. I'm going to show you guys how to paint. We're going to do a landscape tomorrow. I might end up doing a later stream for this one. I might end up doing about 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll see what time it is. I'm not sure. I haven't set a schedule yet, so I do apologize that my streams are kind of random. It will either be at noon Pacific or 5 Pacific. Those are the two times I like streaming. All right, we got Crazy Fro in here now. Almost 200 followers. It's ridiculous, isn't it, Undead Army? The raid yesterday was incredible. I think we got about 70 followers yesterday. Totally ridiculous. And amazing. Happy little trees. So much happy tree hype. I'm gonna go clean this brush out, because unfortunately this brush is one of my favorite brushes. I don't want to kill it. I'll be right back. Go clean my brush. Clean my brush. All right. Oh, proper artist, you are so right. It is amazing, truly amazing that people really want to see old school painting, whether it be or old school techniques. I mean, whether it be sculpting, painting, drawing. I really want to show that you can also do traditional work digitally. So maybe next week we'll do it. I want to do some tutorials on Corel Painter and maybe Photoshop. I don't have Photoshop though, so I'd have to buy it, which I really don't want to do. Really don't want to buy Photoshop. I kind of want to add some Rembrandt light in here. It's too late. I should have done that earlier. Whatever. We'll do it. We'll do it on the next portrait. Well, that's the problem, is that all the traditional artists, you know, they're kind of scared of digital work. Digital work can be a lot of fun. It can be really freeing. And it's also inexpensive. I mean, the programs can be expensive, but there's free programs out there you can paint on. But tablets are kind of prohibitive in terms of the cost. Yeah, proper artists. That's one problem with the creative section, is that there's a lot of anime out there, and I don't have a problem with anime. It's just not my thing. I'd rather see someone do, you know, a different style, you know, their own style, as opposed to someone else's. That's also another reason I want to get rid of that question mark. I want to have an anime thing so I know what broadcast not to check out. You just had the delay. Oh no. Could be my computer screwing up. How is it now? Now. Cluck. Cluck like a duck. Let me see. Gonna get some shadows in here, I think. Right under that chin here. One thing I really like about the creative section is that if you don't like an artist, maybe they're not doing something you like that day, you can just follow someone else, go to another channel. Such a cool aspect of the creative channel. It's live television. It's interactive. Oh, I mean, you with tablets, got you. Yeah, I've had to do a lot of things. I deleted probably 80% of the programs on my computer, and I'm still having issues, but it seemed to help out a lot with the delay and with the mic quality and stuff. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do a landscape. I'm actually pretty excited about that. I haven't done a landscape in a week or so. It's a long time. Oh, I'm using the crappy blue. Get out of here, crappy blue. Oh, there's the good blue. I'm going to make this shadow really harsh, and then I'm going to go in and pull out the mid-tones and the highlights. It's also green right now, which I hate green, so I'm going to get rid of that. Awesome. Awesome. It would be really hard, but it would be really fun to do a realistic anime. That would be really cool. Oh, that's too much, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway. Have fun, that's the point. If you're not having fun, change it up. Or just smile. We're happy because we smile, and smile because we're happy. Both of those are true. Let's do some detail work in the eyes. They're pretty close. The eyes are pretty close. With the eyes, let me show you a few tricks with the eyes. You want to make sure that the length of the eyes is the same. One way you can do that is hold your paintbrush up, kind of measure it out, bring it over, so we can make this one a little bigger. Trick number 1, use your paintbrush. You can also use your paintbrush to measure that eye and see the length in between. There should be one eyeball length in between. So we could probably move it over. Yeah, move it over. It's always good to do these kinds of things early on in the painting. It's harder to move them once you establish where everything goes. Would I flip out if I met Kappa in person? I'd probably just be like, I painted you. I painted you, bro. I would flip out if I met you in person, Proper Artist, or Z-Lady, or Death Skull, people I actually watch. Kappa is kind of an abstract figure to me. I haven't actually watched any of his streams. Does he still stream? I'm not actually sure if he does. Wait, we're working on the eyes. How did I get back down to the nose? What am I doing? Alright, let's get that highlight right there. So I'm trying to infuse a lot of colors in here. I can always go back, mute the colors later. Trying to stay really colorful as I work on this. I keep getting distracted. Work on the eyes. I'm working on the eyes. Hey, I'm only 5'9", so not that tall. Not that tall. You need more red. You require more red. Red Warrior needs food badly. How tall is Sarah? Is she a giant? Is she ginormous? And you know what I have to say to that, Proper? You are your own unique Meatball made of stardust. Doesn't matter how tall you are, how old you are, what gender you are. You can do anything. Just gotta put your mind to it. Oh man, Junior. Junior is not a junior, he's a giant. 6'4", that is... Isn't that taller than Inked One? Or Ink One?
It's 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock. Alright, you guys. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna take a little step back here. We're gonna take a little break, a little water break. Been painting for about an hour here. Don't forget to take a break. Get some water. And stretch out. No, Kurz, we're waiting for a special moment today for that dance party. We'll probably get to it at some point. Man, you can't see any of the colors. Can't see any of the colors here. You assume I'm 6 foot tall. Oh, thank you, Kurz. Thank you, Kurz. The link that Kurz just posted. I have 2 paintings on eBay. This is one of them. Starting at 99 cents. Bid on eBay. He's not smiling. We need to make that a smile. Right there. Right there. Yeah, let's do the smile. Alright, let's get back into it. You know what? We're going to put our creative hats on. If you ever get stuck, put a creative hat on. It helps out a lot. I happen to have mine right here. Boom. There we go. We got the Bob Ross fro on. Getting some inspiration here. From weird places. That's alright. We get a little weird in the Mossiverse. Helps infuse the painting with a little weirdness. We could do his ear. We'll do his ear just to get a little definition in there. A little definition. Get a hint of where it's going to be eventually. That's all you need for right now. Kurz, it's a terrible problem. It's terrible. I'm so mad right now. Whew, it is hot. It is hot. Alright, we're gonna do little blips, little dots. I'm gonna do some pointillist marks on here. Not pointillist. It is a French technique. It is pointillism. Ouais. That is a little too harsh, so we're going to angle that up a little more. Fix that angle up a little bit. Alright. No. Alright, we got some purples in here. Let's bring some purples. Some purples. So I started out with really big brushes, really big strokes. Now I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty, all the little strokes. The nitty-gritty. Little up and to the left. Oh, you're totally right. Well, you know what? It actually... Let's see here. Oh, you're totally right. Totes. Totes my goats, my friend. Gotta fix that. Thank you, Kurz. Bringing that eyeballing in there. Fixing up my painting for me. Yeah, there we go. Everything is okay in the Mossiverse. I need a song here. I need a Mossiverse song. I need a songwriter to come in here and be like, oh, hey Bob Moss, I made a song. It's about you. Alright, we're gonna get that eye fixed up with some purple, which I don't have on my plate. And if you guys have any questions about the painting process or life in general, feel free to ask. AMAA, ask me almost anything. Get this eyeball fixed courtesy of Kurz. Wow, that fixed so much of this painting. Thank you, Kurz. It was like the other day when I was painting Proper Artists and everyone's like, are you going to paint his freckle? And I didn't even see it. It was one of those things that, like, it didn't even see. Yeah, well, the angle's still not right. Still not right here. Get it? Get it eventually. Oh man, I gotta turn on the fan in here. It's getting hot. Let me know if you guys can hear it. I think it was actually a few people who pointed out the freckle that I was missing. It's just one of those things that that I just totally forgot. Yeah, I had the reference picture up too. Let's see, I wanna put some yellow ochre in here and some more whites. Get some more highlights and mid-tones. Highlights and mid-tones. Mid-tones. Yeah, it's funny. Like a freckle is just not something my eye honed in on. So it was kind of awesome that the chat helped me paint, like Chris just did with the eye. I'm gonna get some reds. We need reds in here. Red, red, red. Red, red, red. And let me know if you guys can hear the fan at all. I'll kill it if it's bugging you guys. Or if you can hear the bulldozers outside. Gonna get some red light from the left here. Gonna make some of these areas pop out a little bit. You hear no fan. Awesome. Awesome. It's already like 10 degrees cooler in here, so I'm so happy I can do it and it doesn't bother guys. Right, we're going with crazy colors here. That's kind of my thing. Oh, I know you guys can hear that. I got a WD-40 this chair. Boom. Get that creative throw on here. Always nice to have that creative hat that you can toss on, pull it off when you want. I found out yesterday, I forget who told me, but Bob Ross was ordered by PBS to keep his fro. I find that so hilarious. He tried to cut his hair and PBS is like, no, it's part of your personality. That's why you get a wig. Bob Ross, you get a wig. That's right, Kurz. It was so iconic that he had to keep that fro on. I'm gonna add in some red on top of these really, really dark blues here. Gonna get some really nice variation of purple, maroon, indigo. I love acrylic because you can just layer the paints on top of themselves. You just keep layering them and then just let them dry. I found, the other day I found my old box of oil paints. Super psyched. Super psyched to pull those oil paints out and get some painting done. There we go. We're getting that Kappa smile. Getting that Kappa smiling here. Oil painting hype. I've got my fan. I think I just need to buy odorless turpentine. Or what Val uses, I think he uses safflower oil. I really want to try some of that out. I'm so glad I can have a chill stream. It's been kind of a hectic, crazy week. So nice to chill with you guys. Thank you guys for being here, hanging out with me. You guys are all amazing, amazing Stardust meatballs. And together the world is ours. Now he's a sad Kappa. He's a sad Kappa now. This is so hard, getting that Kappa look. Who knew that this Kappa expression would be so hard to get, so hard to capture? Get some music on in here. This used to be my follower song. Big fan of Final Fantasy. Especially the old ones. So I was working with really vibrant colors. Now I'm kind of working with some muted colors to make those vibrant colors really pop. Right leg is killing you. Oh man, do some stretches. Get your body moving. In the Mossiverse, we get weird. That's fine. It's alright to get weird a little bit. Who wants to be normal anyway? Not me. I'm working on some of the highlights right now, some of the muted shadows. I've got all this vibrant color in there. I kind of want to limit myself now. This is the point where I want to kind of come in here with those muted colors, the whites, the browns. No black though, we're not doing black here. Get all these whitish, brownish highlights in here. Get some purples. Got crazy colors in here. Just gotta fix up some of the likeness, try to get the likeness down. And that Kappa smile, that smirk, the Kappa smirk. If you like it, then you're gonna put a fro on it. If you like it, then you're gonna put a fro on it. So I'm going over the top with just a little bit of white, and then I'm fading it in a few areas. You can make your mark, dry your brush, and then spread it around. That way you get that nice highlight. Oh, where'd that purple come from? It's alright. You get that nice highlight, but it's not a harsh highlight. Miss Cookies, how you doing today? I had so much fun checking out your broadcast, watching you finish up D Inferno today. And thank you so much for that awesome raid yesterday. You are amazing. Today we're finishing up that Kappa portrait. I already got all these vibrant colors in there, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to mute some areas here. And by the way, if you guys don't know who Miss Cookies is, click on her name, drop her a follow. She is an awesome painter. I think she plays Counter-Strike as well as some other games on there, but I check her out just because of the painting. Ron Freeman, how you doing? How you doing, Ron Freeman? Thank you so much for those awesome words, Ron Freeman. I try to have a place of positive creativity, so it's so awesome when you guys come in here, show me that love. I am an American citizen. I'm from California, born and raised. A little far from Lithuania, or wait, Latvia? I think that's where you're from. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting on the wig. We're going to be putting on the fro. And then we're going to be teaching some painting to you guys. Gonna do some landscapes, some happy trees. Miss Cookies is amazing. She's one of the first creative streamers I ever checked out. It was the day she did the Bob Ross face, and she put on the mustache. Oh, I was cracking up for hours just watching her paint as Bob Ross. An incredible inspiration. Do we have sharks in California? No, we don't, actually. Not in the area I live in. That's more of an East Coast thing, I'm pretty sure. Let's get some blues in here, some nice blue highlights coming from the left. You'll be here to learn. Oh, well, Miss Cookies, have a seat. You're going to teach us a thing or two. You awesome broadcaster, you. So I've got that yellow light from the right. Got kind of an orange light hitting from the 3/4 view here. We've got that blue highlight. Let's get that blue highlight in all these places here. And I usually stream my personal projects on here, maybe 5 days a week or so, and then I do Pictionary on Sunday. We play Pictionary with the viewers, with the Twitch viewers. And then I also do lessons here on Twitch. Lots of stuff. Lots of fun. That's the point of this channel. Have fun in the Mossiverse. With all you amazing meatballs made of stardust and miscellaneous matter. Oh my gosh, your mom likes my style. Thank you, Miss Cookie's mother. Spasiba. Spasiba. Baka mama. Pictionary. Yeah, so you draw, and then someone tries to guess it within the time. The first person to guess what I'm drawing gets a point, and if you get 5 points, you win a free print. It's so much fun. The chat just explodes with with hilarious comments whenever I'm doing it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My friends are all Russian. That was probably all the Russian I know. Besides Nastorovia. I love the international community on Twitch. I think it's so cool that I have people from Oklahoma here in the chat. Ron Freeman. We have proper artists from the Midwest. Kurzgens in Utah. We have so many awesome places here represented. I haven't actually played BioShock that much, so I don't know what you're talking about. I wish I did. I played a little bit of BioShock, but that's about it. Davai. See, you're using up all my Russian here, Miss Cookies. It's all gone. I don't know what Davai means. Is it thank you? You're welcome? So we're going to put this blue highlight all over the paint in here. Highlight some areas that catch that really harsh light. And Miss Cookies, by the way, I'm doing a series of portraits on creative streamers. You're coming up soon, Miss Cookies. I got to do a portrait for you. First I have to do ink one, and then we're going to do Val Dudes, and then we're going to do a portrait of you. I already have done Proper Artist, who's in the chat. There's Proper Artist right there. Actually, Proper, you haven't actually seen it, the full thing. Boom. Fiend. How you doing, Fiend? Welcome to the Mossiverse, you wonderful, wonderful meatball made of stardust, you. We're working on our Kappa portrait today. I really want to finish this portrait in the next... we could say the next 30 minutes. We're going to finish this portrait in the next 30 minutes. And then I want to start on ink one. Start on his portrait. And Fiend, oh my gosh, so Fiend, so let's see. I've got to do ink one, then we're doing Val Dudes. Then I'm going to work on a Miss Cookies portrait, and then we're going to do Fiend. So we have a lineup of portraits I got to do. Got a lot of awesome creative streamers I got to show some love to. Oh, Miss Cookies, we were just talking about that today. I really like the idea of bringing the community together. By the way, Maxo, hello, how you doing, you awesome meatball? I really like the ideas you had about bringing the community together. One thing I was talking about today was getting rid of that stupid question mark. I really, really don't like the question mark in the creative section. So maybe next month we're going to do kind of a contest to try to find a few icons that we can use for Twitch and then send them to Twitch. Oh, Ron Freeman, there's always time to do art. Always bring your sketchbook with you. You never know when you're going to get inspired. You never know. If you have a, Miss Cookies, if you have a specific picture you want me to paint, maybe a really nice portrait that you've done, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to either pull one off of your stream or just work from a photograph on Twitter or something. Not sure what that is, Maxo, but please don't spam in my chat. Yes, we do need to do that, Miss Cookies. I think the creative section has been around for like 8 months or something, almost a year. So we gotta get a label for it. Thank you, Proper Artist and Fiend. That was my intention, Proper Artist. Keep you regular. Oh, you trust me. Okay, I will choose. I will choose then. I don't sell these on Etsy, but you're welcome to message me if you want a commission. I also have two. I'm trying out something new on eBay. I've got this painting back here. This one right here, up on eBay. Starting bid is 99 cents. You were told you must stream in creative. Yeah, it's I think creative is kind of like a catch-all for anything artistic. It's so hard because you want to bring more people in here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling, Miss Cookies. But we're gonna grow. We'll grow as a community. I'm glad I made you have a little bit of that passion there, Proper Artist. You're such an inspiration to people. Working on those oil paintings live. Oh, Miss Cookies, you and I both, we're gonna make the creative section huge. We're gonna make so many people on here popular. And I really like making this a place for streamers to hang out. We have an amazing array of streamers in here. We have Proper Artist, Miss Cookies, Kurzgen, a gamer, not a creative streamer, but he is a streamer. And Fiend is also in here. I will drop your names every single time you come in here. Tell everyone to follow you guys. Are you kidding me, Miss Cookies? I will not only participate, I am going to be creating events on Twitch. I am so down. So down. I don't speak Russian, so you'll have to bear with me. You're just a dude. I think the creative section is going to blow up. It's just going to take a little time. I think it's actually going to happen before TwitchCon. I think at TwitchCon, the creative section is going to be the talk of all of the convention. That's what we're going to do. That's my plan. Life in Cali is amazing, and yes, Ron, her English is incredible. I also love when she just slips into her Russian or Latvian. It's so awesome that you're multicultural. I'm a boring Californian. Ron Freeman, thank you so much for hanging out. You are an amazing meatball made of stardust, and together we can create anything. Maxo. So I've been painting probably for about 10 years. I did take some time off to try to make money in my life, do business stuff, but I came back to art to not be depressed. I feel like I've been doing it for forever, but it hasn't been that long. Maybe about probably about a year professionally. Doing art professionally. And by the way, thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are all incredible, incredible human meatballs. You finished painting for a day and you almost killed your brush. What did you do, Undead Army Gamer? And remember, feel free to send me a tweet or a direct message. I'd love to see your work, even if it's in progress. We do Feedback Friday, so on Fridays I talk about your work. So I've studied at UC Davis for art. I've also studied in France and Italy a little bit in some summer programs. I'm trying to make my living off of art right now. It's pretty tough, but it's just starting out, so I have hope. And only this year I've started exhibiting my art. I did a Kickstarter. I raised a bunch of money to do this Kickstarter for that wave painting, that painting here, this painting here, that one, that orange one, and this one. That was my first big project, was the Kickstarter. Kickstarted my artistic career. I am a world traveler. Oh, I think we're finally getting that Kappa smirk down, sort of, almost. Almost. Easy materials to paint in. One material I really like is watercolor, because you can just have fun with it. Watercolor is actually probably the cheapest kind of paint you can get. There is a difficulty curve to it, so you can have fun with it, but if you're trying to do like really tight line work, watercolor is kind of hard. You can also go with acrylic paint. Get really cheap acrylic paints. That's what I'm using, acrylic paint. You don't have to go for the oil paint. Oh, that's right, Miss Cookies, haven't you done a Kappa portrait as well? You know how hard the smirk is. You know how hard it is. And Maxie, one thing I'm going to do, tomorrow we're going to be talking about basic materials, how to paint. I'm going to put on the Bob Ross wig, show you guys how to start your own art projects. Oh, and Fiend, I actually don't allow links in my chat. That's not a link, though. Weird, Nightbot, you're freaking out. This is oil paint. This is acrylic paint. I do want to do oils eventually. Probably pretty soon, maybe in the next week or two, I'll do an oil painting project. I have all of the equipment, I have everything, I just don't have a really good ventilated studio, so what Proper Artist, another oil painter on Twitch, recommended was odorless turpentine, so I'm going to get some of that. That should help out. Oh man, this is all in shadow. This is all shadow here. We gotta put this all in shadow. Oh, Fiend, don't worry. Don't worry, my man. You are perfectly alright. Nightbot just doesn't like your periods. Pure linseed oil. Okay, yeah. So Val Dudes was talking about safflower oil. I have linseed oil. I might just try that. Oh, awesome, proper artist. I accept all forms of criticism. Just try to make it a positive or constructive criticism, and I'll love it. So Max, oil painting is not that hard. It takes time. So with this, I make a mark. It dries within 1 minute to 5 minutes. With an oil painting, it's just going to take longer, anywhere from a day to a few weeks, depending on how thick it is. So you just have to know that each stroke is going to take a lot longer than you think it would. But it's so rewarding. It's so much fun. It does give a slight yellow tint. Oh, that's alright. I like yellow. Yellow's one of my favorite colors, so... that's fine. Neeker T666, thank you so much. Coming in here, showing me some love. Really appreciate that. Positive words mean so much to me. Been working on this for probably about 5 hours total. I really want to finish it up in the next 20 or so minutes here. So I gotta smooth out some of these shadows. Get the likeness down. Get that smirk down. That smirk is so hard. We're getting it though, slowly but surely. I want to get rid of that blue mark. We're going to get some yellow in there. Look at my plate. This is ridiculous. Oh, Undead Army Gamer, that is awesome. Do you mind waiting till Friday? I'd love to do a critique of your work on Friday. I'll take a look at it today, but I'd love to do a critique on stream. And the critique is not going to be like, oh, I don't like this is bad. I really want to make you feel inspired to paint. Max, I buy my paints online. I use jerry'sartarama.com. That's one of my favorite websites. They usually have stuff on sale every day. Really cool website, really cheap supplies. One thing you can also do is just buy on Amazon, Amazon.com. It has a link to Jerry's Artarama. That's how I found out about them. So if you just look on Amazon, look for a good price. You can find it anywhere. Alright, yeah, get rid of that blue. It's a nice highlight, but wrong color. We gotta get this fro to pop out more. Can you guys see that fro? You can barely see the fro in there. Friday's gonna be fun. We'll be talking about all of your works. So you can tweet me now, and that way when you join my channel, I'll just be able to give you a critique right then and there. It's not even critique, it's more like positive feedback. That's what I want to give you guys. Say like, oh, this was really successful, you should do this more. This area is really good. And it doesn't matter what style it is. I'm not a fan of anime. Feel free to share any kind of work with me, whether it be photography, anime, whether it be glasswork. Poke Ranger, how's it going? We have a plethora of amazing streamers in here. Poke Ranger does glass blowing, give him a follow. Miss Cookies does all sorts of painting, give her a follow. We've got Proper Artist doing oil paints, give him a follow. So many awesome streamers in the chat right now. And Polka Ranger, we were just talking about Feedback Friday, where I'm going to talk about your work, whether it be glass marbles or paintings. And I like to give you guys positive reinforcement, constructive criticism, and blatant praise. Kappa looks sad. He looks so sad. Oh, sorry about that. Here, I'll post it for you. I usually like to check out a link before I post it in my channel. What? Poke Ranger, what? That is ridiculous. That is really cool. Did you work on Stonehenge in a marble? Or you're at Stonehenge? Wait a minute, 40,000 people. What are you doing? I'm getting a call right now? Who calls me? Someone from Illinois. Alright. Poke Ranger, that is so cool. If you want any feedback on your work, I'd love to give it to you tomorrow. But I will give you some feedback today. That looks incredible. So cool. It looks like you're at Stonehenge. That's ridiculously awesome. Guys, give him a follow. Give him some love. Ah, where'd that green come from? No. Get out of there, green. Oh, no problem, Poke Ranger. I usually like when people either direct message me or tweet me. If you want feedback on it, you can do either of those, and I'll talk about it on Friday for Feedback Friday. You heard the last part of that, so it's my fault. Let's see, we'll get rid of that mess right here. Make this curve down a little more. Get maybe some reds up here. Yeah, we're gonna get some reds up there. Red, 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 out of red. Mix it with some purple. Alright, got a nice maroon color here. And today I'm trying to kind of narrate what I'm doing, but I also do lessons. We're going to do a lesson tomorrow on landscape paintings. Thank you for those positive words, Poke Ranger. Really appreciate it. So I'm trying to tell you guys what I'm doing while I'm working, but this is kind of a fun project. So I'm working fast. I'll slow down for tomorrow's stream and show you guys each and every step so you guys can paint along with me or just hang out. All right. Yeah, proper artist. I have tuned into Poke Ranger's stream for so many evenings, just sitting there like, wow, what is he doing? This is incredible. I'm still working on trying to understand it. And by the way, thank you guys for being here. It is an amazing day to be alive, and I'm so happy I get to share it with you guys here in the Mossiverse. I'm also curious about that proper artist. I think what it basically boils down to is how many viewers you have every time you stream. If you have a consistent number or a consistently growing number, I think you're more likely to get partnered than if you have just a ton of followers but no viewers. FOV, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome back to the Mossiverse. It is hard, yeah, I mean, but one thing that's really nice is the creative channel is quickly expanding. We're gonna get so many viewers here. I really want to make the creative channel explode before TwitchCon and make the creative channel the talk of the town at TwitchCon. That's my plan. We're gonna be working with big streamers like Miss Cookies to bring attention in there to the creative channel. Things like I wanna do a world record attempt for most people working on one drawing, one painting. By the way, can you guys hear that? That's a bulldozer. Alright, we're almost done. We've got really expressive eyes, but we have no highlights on the eyes or pupils. Let's do those. Hopefully you guys can't hear the bulldozer in the background. His eyes are pretty good. We're gonna get that highlight in there now. My entire room is shaking right now. Yeah, we're getting there. The creative section is slowly growing, slowly exploding. It's gonna be so big on Twitch in a few months. Once everyone realizes it's here, it's a question mark right now. It's a nothing right now. I think proper artists, it's also about getting the attention of Twitch. You have to be that kind of unique broadcaster in order to bring that attention to your channel. You can hear it? Okay, I'm sorry, Undead Gamer. I can mute if you guys need me to. Got these creepy glowing eyes. We're gonna make them a little darker. Darken up these eyes I'm gonna wait for that to dry. I'm gonna do a glaze of like a blue kind of glaze over those eyes. I guess I could do a little highlight here for the light bouncing off of his eyes right now. Those eyes are piercing. Yeah, I know they are. One thing I like to do is I like to make my eyes really bright and vibrant. Actually, I'd like to do that. That's how I'd like to work. And then I just kind of go over the top, kind of mute areas. Areas I don't like. Alright, while we wait for that to dry, I'm going to do some more harsh highlights on the rest of the face here. Kind of making these areas pop out, the specular highlights. And the specular highlights, that's going to be where the area is shiny. So on the nose, the eyes, the lips. You always want to do the specular highlights last. They're the one of the last details you want to add. Really gives the dimension to a piece. Yeah, absolutely, Undead Gamer. I didn't know there was even a creative section until a few months ago. We need to bring more attention to it. It's gonna explode when people realize that you can do it. You can stream cooking and glass blowing, painting. I'm really sorry about that in the background. We have no driveway. They're putting in a driveway today. All right, now I'm gonna take a step back here. Take a step back. Take a look at my Kappa. I don't like the neck. If you guys can see the neck is unfinished. I'm gonna fix that and then say this is done. Sega, I really appreciate those positive words, but in the Mossiverse, we follow pursuits of the mind, not pursuits of the flesh. So please try to keep it for pursuits of the mind. Beginning of March, you started streaming on 420. That's awesome, Poker Ranger. Man, that's so cool. So 420, so that was 2 months ago, 3 months ago? Let's get some more of the specular highlights on here. I'm gonna use yellow this time for a specular highlight. Oh, the nose must make it smaller. There we go. I'm gonna cover that one up. Cover up that mark. That one's a good one. That one's a bad one. Nice thing about painting is you can always wait for it to dry and then redo it or do it better. Or even change the color of it. I like how you heard about it and you're like, I have to jump on this, and it happens to be 420. Works out perfectly for you, Poker Ranger. Getting these highlights on here, on the cheeks here. that one. We're gonna get this one. Get rid of that blue. And then I'm gonna fix the thing that I said I was gonna fix, the neck. Let's fix the neck. It's 2 o'clock. This is your hourly reminder. Don't forget to get up, move around, get some water. It is a great day to be alive here in the Mossiverse. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me. There's over 1 million people streaming on Twitch, so you guys don't know how much I appreciate you guys hanging out here, chilling my channel. Alright, we're gonna do the neck here. I just kind of want to get that blue shadow all over the neck. So I'm gonna get a wash. You've only missed a dozen days. Oh my gosh. You are so dedicated. It's amazing. I really like streaming. I really want to stream every day, but I do have tennis elbow issues in both arms. So sometimes I'll stream only for a few hours, depending on how my arms are feeling. Chio Bataro, how you doing? What's up, bro? Welcome back to the Mossiverse. We're working on our Kappa portrait today. I'm gonna finish it in the next 3 minutes here. I'm gonna finish it. You get hydrated, Undead Army. Don't forget to drink some water. Don't go for soda. Don't go for juice. Go for the water. You are a meatball made of stardust and water. Don't forget to consume some. Oh, thank you so much, Chio Bataro. Really appreciate those kind words. I'm finishing up. We're almost done here. Just a few more minutes, a few last strokes here. I'm not worried about, you know, that there are parts of the drawing that aren't so tight. That's fine. I like my paintings to be a little abstract. OTP the person. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 58 minutes here. I'm probably gonna finish up this portrait in the next 2 minutes or so. And then we're gonna go on to the next portrait project. Actually, I kind of want to do an abstract painting. Kind of want to have some fun with some abstract work. Put on the Bob Ross bro, maybe show you guys how to do some abstract work. Thank you for coming in here, OTP the person. You are an amazing meatball, made of stardust and other matter. And together we can create anything. Thank you for that lurk, Poke Ranger. We will be here for another hour or so, maybe another 2. Yeah, Chio Bataro, I'm going to start a new painting in a few moments here. I'm probably going to do an abstract one. I've been doing a lot of portraits. Alright, now I'm just going to make that highlight. We're going to fix this a little bit right like that. Like that. Make that a dark blue.